Welcome to a new episode of Go. Today we'll be chatting about an upcoming event that is happening this Saturday, April 30th at City Life Church in Leduc, which is where we are now. It's the third annual Fashion for Freedom event hosted by Poiema Productions, a night of fashion, food, and fun. As you can see behind me, it's an event you won't want to miss. But before we dive in, we're going to meet one young man who's using his uniqueness to inspire others. Here's Shaw TV's Bianca Jade. What an absolutely inspiring young man. He's using his passion to pursue his dreams. Well, up next, Shaw TV's Tim Dancy catches up with Canadian music executive Holger Peterson. Thanks for that, Mr. Dancy. Always a pleasure. Well, joining me now, I have Candice Fiorentino, the artistic director for Fashion for Freedom. First of all, I'm so curious, what is Poiema Productions?
Poiema Productions is a production company. We are primarily a theater company, but we've moved on to do productions as well, such as CD releases and fashion show fundraisers.
So this is the third annual. What can we expect night of?
Yes, well, at the night of the fashion show, there will be a silent auction, there will be food and entertainment, and of course, the fashion show competition. We've asked 13 designers to make 2 garments, and we're going to see them put down the runway, and we have judges and everything, and we'll announce the winner, and the winner will win a $1,000 travel voucher anywhere in the world.
Absolutely amazing. Let's just open up and take a look at this piece. This is not for this year.
No, this was actually from the first year. The way the fashion show works is it is a fundraiser and an awareness event. So each year we choose a different charity. Okay. The first year we chose the A21 campaign, which is a campaign to help stop human trafficking. So the design competition was all based around, you couldn't use any fabric. You had to use anything but fabric. So this is actually made from used coffee filters. The girl, Kyla Porter, who made this, she worked at the Upper Crust Cafe, and she would clean out the coffee filters every day and then dry them, and then she made this beautiful design and even put the gold felt tip there. So it's just beautiful.
Yeah, that's dedication to create a piece right there. So what this year, what are the designers needing to incorporate into their pieces?
Yes, well this year we chose the Mennonite Centre for Newcomers. So they are actually helping the refugees and newcomers come into Edmonton and help integrate them into Edmonton here. So really great foundation. So to go along with that theme, we wanted to celebrate the cultures in our world and the people coming right here into Edmonton. So we chose our theme, Around the World. Designers were to choose a country that inspires them and then to design based off of that country using colors, textures, and styles popularized by that country.
Awesome. Well, we're going to meet a designer later in this show, so you have to stick around for that. Thank you, Candice, for joining us. We're going to take a quick break. You're watching Go right here on Shaw. Welcome back to the show. We are currently still at City Life Church here in Leduc, and we've just found out about an upcoming fashion show on April 30th. A ton of fun, and it's an event that you don't want to miss. We actually have, he's somewhere in here, one of the designers that won the fashion show in 2014, and he has his piece on hand here today. So we're going to meet him. That's a little bit later. First, though, we find out about some all-natural products and why they're better for your health and well-being. So stay tuned for that. Here's Shaw TV's Jen McDonald. Thanks for that, Jen. We now have a couple pieces that you can expect to see this year. For sure, if you are here April 30th, you will see this unique piece on the runway. It's one of a kind, that's for sure. And right here, I promised you, it's the winner of 2014. And we're gonna meet the man behind the jacket shortly. But first, we meet a Tibetan jewelry designer who's creating one of a kind, yes, one of a kind pieces. Here's Shaw TV's Dana Giesbrecht. This colorful ensemble you're seeing right now will be shown on the runway on April 30th at the Fashion for Freedom Gala. And joining me, the man behind it himself, Daniel Snow. You won 2014. That's a big accomplishment.
Thanks. I mean, it was a lot of fun. Didn't really know what to expect. It was my first time competing, and it was such a great event. Winning was just a bonus for me.
I can imagine. And now this is what you're putting into this year's. I think you have a very good chance, but let's quickly talk about the piece itself.
Yeah, so this one, going along with the theme of the show, each designer had to choose a country to base your design off of. So I chose Mexico, and as you can see, it really is kind of screaming Mexico with like the bright colors and the heavy embroidery. I've also just been really inspired by 70s, so I wanted to do a pantsuit and then sort of tie in the bullfighter little cape there.
I was going to say, she's wearing a cape. This is the next Superwoman here, a Superwoman costume maybe.
Yeah, Mexican fashion Superwoman.
I love it. I look forward to seeing it. So you've been to previous events. What can people expect when they're coming out?
The energy at the event is just undescribable. It's just a great cause, and the vibe is just like, it's just like hyped up. You just feel like you're here contributing, and the fashion is amazing.
And lastly, are you nervous? Because I'm guessing you're going to be going up against some other really good designers.
Yeah, a little bit. It's always nerve-wracking because you never know what's going to be here, who's going to be here competing. But it's just a chance to have fun. Coming from the fashion industry, it can be a little bit overwhelming trying to make sure everything's saleable all the time. So it's just a chance to have fun and really go back to the art of fashion.
Awesome. Well, I'm rooting for you.
Thank you.
All right, thanks for joining us. We're going to take a quick break. You're watching Go right here on Shaw. Welcome back to the show. Do you enjoy fashion, food, and supporting a great cause in our city? If so, you need to be here at City Life Church on April 30th for their 3rd annual Fashion for Freedom Gala. It's going to be a great time, and it's hosted by Poiema Productions. All right, now coming up, we have community producer Kendra Kincaid. She's at the Edmonton International Airport meeting some furry friends, my favorite, so stay tuned. Thanks for that, Kendra. I love meeting our furry friends down at the airport. Now, joining me, I have Brianne Jang, and she's holding the Poiema magazine. So, I've never seen this before.
No, we're launching it at the Fashion for Freedom event, and we're really excited about it.
Who thought of this, and what has gone into creating this?
A lot of work, a lot of time and talent from designers and photographers and writers, and we really wanted a place where we could feature the Fashion for Freedom designs as well as the chosen charity, the Edmonton Mennonite Centre for Newcomers. And then we thought, why stop there? Let's put some local artists in there. Let's put some interviews, some essays, some tips. All that stuff.
Let's open it up and take a look.
Yeah.
So you guys have been creating this, I'm guessing, for how long for it to be actually launched on April 30th?
Months and months for sure, and it's really cool that a lot of people have come together really excited to build content for the magazine, to offer their skills, and to make it really the amazing magazine it is. We're really proud to be putting it out at Fashion for Freedom.
It's very exciting. Yeah. People are going to want to get their hands on this. How do they do that?
Well, it'll be for sale at the event, or you can pre-order your ticket for Fashion for Freedom and pre-order the magazine at eventbrite.ca if you search Fashion for Freedom. Or if you're not coming to the event and you still want the magazine, you can also buy those at eventbrite.ca, searching Fashion for Freedom, or at our website, poiemaproductions.com.
So what we're getting at is April 30th is basically going to be an amazing event, and you don't want to miss it.
Exactly. It's going to be so much fun. It's going to be just a great night out full of fashion and food and supporting a cause, which always just makes you feel great.
Awesome. Well, that's not the only thing that's happening in our community, so let's take a look at our community calendar. That is all the time we have for today. Thank you so much for joining us. And for tickets and more information, go to poiemaproductions.com. Remember, all the proceeds are going to the Mennonite Centre for Newcomers. So it's going to be a great event, and you're supporting a great cause. I've been your host, Jordan Hurtner, and from us here, have a terrific day, Edmonton. Yum.